Dear now me, I could have said younger me, but I am still young. The older I grow, the more I realize how young I am and how young I can be. The more steps forward you take, the farther away from what you yearn for you realize you are. Read that again. When you were before today, you dreamt of love like how it is in the movies, raining hugs, stones at the windows, and very dramatic breakups, as well as, well, amazing makeups. Jokes on me, because dang, Hollywood got it wrong. Well, so I think. Maybe this happens in other people's lives, and the more dramatic type. Not you, though. Yours is more like a moonlight fleet, if you have a love life anyway. You know the one I mean. You have had hushed heartbreaks, ones you never knew were even heartbreaks, ones you chose, ones you orchestrated, and others just chose you. Guess you're the likable type, huh? You have had your own idea of rejection, one that consists of you and your mind. It is all made up and murdered in there. In that mind of yours, you have built a warped image of yourself and presented it to yourself. Part of you, a colossal part of you, rejects it, but that tiny one hugs it and runs with it. It's not light and darkness, it's not life and death, not good and bad. It's you against you, my darling. But may the truth win. May he overload your pain with himself. You have made decisions hinging upon other people's well-being, and that has left you uncared for because you chose the other all the time. It is not all bad. Well, until you're empty and left for dead, and no one knows. It might seem noble, but baby, no one asks you to be noble. You lay off the things that keep you up at night and try to help everyone run during the day. Not bad at all, hear me. But how are you faring in that race of yours? You learned so well to let the pain, hurt, betrayal, abuse, shame, excitement, crushes joy, ignorance, embarrassment, tears, sorrow, all of it slip right under that rug you daily walk on. Became a bit too high. Once in a while you fell off the unstable rug, but quickly and tactfully got back to your feet. Carried on the masquerade. I kept asking you, why do you always do that? You kept saying, Josepha. Moving right along. The genesis of this was supposed to lead us into the condition of our love life. You and me. So featureless. Anyway, I'm gaping at this picture and it is making me feel a certain kind of way. Not good, trust me. Makes me want to slap myself and then slap myself some more and then some more. How did you get here, child? Why were you ever here in the first place? You were supposed to pray to God and get the go-ahead before getting sentimental for the other gender. Well, I said other gender because it is 2021. Somehow, that is a word. Why didn't you stick to the program? That way you could have saved yourself so much unnecessary heartache and questions and awkward situations and all that. Not being sure about yourself. If anything, you should be most certain about who you are and what you stand for. You are every so often wondering when that life will happen. Well, it doesn't have to happen for you to leave. Now is when you leave. Dear me, now. It is no one's fault that anyone treats you how they do now. It is totally up to you to welcome all that or shut the door in their face. You do that because you know what you are worth and whose you are. People will treat you how you allow them to. But love yourself enough and enjoy God's love. Let it fill you so much that you won't crave their love, because honey, some days it just won't be there. And no matter how much you yearn for it and pray for it, and honey, some days it just won't be there. May I also add, Feel it all. Quit locking your emotions up. You do not have to display them for everyone to see, but let them be felt and let them be directed also. Have a grip on that leash that guards them. Cease blaming yourself for all that you think when shrunk, and be accountable to the one, true God, as well as yourself. So talk about it with all this stuff and let it go. Recently, one of your sisters told you, maybe you do not know how to handle negative emotion. Mate, I say, maybe I do not. Because all I've known to do with negative emotion is suppress it and hide it and disregard it. But it comes back to bite. And then, when the sun is shining, it's raining on the inside. And it's warm outside, it's frozen stiff on the inside.